boys and girls. Okay, so for Thursday's math lesson in our Envisions math book, we are working on lesson 11-6. 11-6 doesn't really teach us anything new or a new way to do it, but it just wants us to practice whichever way works best for our brain with subtracting. So maybe your brain works best by using that hundreds chart to count back by tens. Or maybe your brain works best to draw tens and ones. Like if I was gonna say, okay, let's try 70 minus 10 to find out what that equals. So I've got my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I'm going to take 10 away, and I'll count what's left. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 left. Maybe that strategy works best for you. And that is what the title of this lesson actually is. Use strategies to practice subtraction. So it just wants you to use the strategy that you think works best. Maybe some of those you can just do in your brain, and that's why it works best, because you know that 10 less than 70 is 60. Or maybe some of these where you have to take away more than that, maybe drawing a quick picture like this works best for you. I want to teach you, though, another strategy that the book really doesn't teach, and you'll learn a lot more about it next year when you go to second grade. But maybe this strategy works best for your brain also. So last week when we added and our numbers were up and down, one was on top of the other number, we talked about first looking in the ones place and adding those numbers, and then moving over to the tens place and adding those numbers. Now today I want to show you how we can subtract, kind of doing the same way. So let's use what we just did. 70 minus 10. So I'm going to put 70 because it's the biggest number. It goes on the top. It's the boss. And then I put my minus sign over here. And I'm taking 10 away. Now this big long line down here is our equal sign. First, I'm going to look at the ones place. I see a 0 and 0. So if I have 0 crackers, I can't take any away, right? If I have 0 minus 0, I'm still left with 0. Now I'm going to look at the tens place. 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1, let's see, just use my fingers if you need to. 7 minus 1 equals 6. So I'll put the 6 right here. And look at that. I come up with the same answer that I did when I drew all of those tens and I got rid of one of them. 60. Let's try this one. Let's do 60 minus 20 equals, so again, I'm going to look at these two zeros over here. 0 minus 0 equals 0. 6 minus 2, if I've got 6 and I take 2 away, I'm left with 4. So look at my answer. 60 minus 20 equals 40. So maybe, boys and girls, this is a new strategy that you might like to use best also to help you complete page 643 today. Whichever strategy you decide, that is all that matters. If it works for you, then perfect. That's the one I want you to keep using. So for today, all you need to do in your math book is complete page 643. And then tomorrow we will, I think we might actually finish this chapter tomorrow. Let's see. I think we will. We are just sailing right along. So I will see you all tomorrow, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye.